At first, I want to start off asking you, what do you think about the youth congregation and seeing like all these young stars like step up, our new generation step up and just like do all this stuff to praise the Lord?
Oh, I think it was amazing. I think, like I said, it's always great when I see all the youth come together, but seeing them step up and do what they did, I have a lot of hope for the future.
So, I would like to ask you, when you were around our age, and like stuff like this were happening when we were trying to raise you up, like I want to know maybe if there was a role model that inspired you to be where you are right now when you were younger.
Okay, well, growing up as a child, I grew up as a Pathfinder. So I always remember all the fun trips we had with the Pathfinder. So as an adult, I've always felt like I should be giving back. So I'm still in youth leadership with the Pathfinders, working with them. But again, it's my way of giving back because I was so thankful for the Pathfinder guides back in the day when I was a child.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. You're doing a great job.
Thank you. Alright, so I'd like to ask you what you thought about the service in church and seeing all like the young people rise up and like do all those stuff to praise the Lord. I want to ask you about how you.
Para mí fue algo bonito este culto porque yo soy puertorriqueña y eso es lo que yo hacía, ayudar a los jóvenes en Puerto Rico. Y al ver mucha juventud junta, eso me gusta porque la juventud es lo más importante para mí. Es lo más importante porque es lo que crece y se mantiene en el Evangelio. Y el culto de hoy fue bonito porque tuvieron mucha juventud juntas y eso es lo que Dios quiere, que estén unidos en un mismo propósito.
Okay. All right, thank you. I know you were one of the young people who helped out for like the service and everything. I would like to ask you, how did it feel going on stage praising the Lord in front of a lot of people? Like, just how was it? I want to get your perspective.
It was kind of scary. It was really embarrassing because I had the TV toe, my shirt, and the thing was high, so it was kind of hard.
So,
Like on the stage.
Yeah. You did really good. You did really good.
That's cap.
No, you did good. You did good. But I would like to ask you, what do you think you can improve on?
What I think I could improve is not needing a step stool. That's the first thing.
I'm talking about like voice. I'm talking about like voice.
Yeah, like
can people hear you?
I can speak up. I can speak up.
Yeah, you can speak up. Do you think you could like maybe talk with more emotion, stuff like that?
Yeah. Alright. Kind of like a robot.
Alright. So, if there's ever a next time you go up there, which I'm sure there will be, what are you really gonna focus on and improving? What are you gonna focus on? I want to know that.
So what I'm gonna focus on is like the audience, because the whole time I was looking at the Bible.
Okay.
So I guess yeah.
That's great. That's good. That was good. I'm just gonna ask you 3 questions before I ask the questions. First, I want to say thank you for letting us young kids like have an opportunity.
Sure. My pleasure.
And I really want to ask, how is it from your perspective watching all of us young kids like step up and do all this stuff to praise the Lord and get involved? I want to know how that was from your perspective.
Awesome. One of the greatest joys I have is to see young people participate in our services. So to see all age groups from 0 to 12, 13 to 18, 19 to 20, I think it was 25 or 24, and those were 19, 24, and 24 over was amazing. The church is not just about one age group, the church is about all age groups. And the young people are not just the future of the church, they are part of the church today. So it was awesome to see everyone's participation.
So, since all of us kids are starting at a young age, so when we grow up, maybe we can like be better, we can be elders, we can be more involved. Yeah. I want to ask, how are you involved in your church as a kid?
Oh yeah, I've been in church basically from the time I was very young. My parents took me to church from basically when I was born, right? I got blessed in the church. I was able to participate in different things. We have different activities in the church as a young person from 4 or 5 years old that I remember participating in different things in the church. I was a young usher. When I got older, I was a Sabbath school teacher. Then I worked in personal ministries, as a member of the Personal Ministries Committee till becoming the Personal Ministries leader. I worked in the finance department. But all these church functions and activities kept me in the church. So it is important for us to occupy the young people with different things they can be part of, right? In everything we do in the church, we have to have young people be part of what we do in the church. And when you do that, the young people stay in the church because there's no better place to be than in the church of God. And I'm happy my parents kept me in the church and kept me focused in church, Bible studies, you name it, right? So it is important to have young people engaged, and that's my experience. And I'm happy that you, Nathan, and you are in the church at a young age, and God is blessing.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you. Take care. God bless.
Was the youth congregation,
the mic.
And I want to know, as an adult, I want to know how your perspective was watching all these young kids step up and praise the Lord. I want to know what that was like from your perspective.
Wow, that was fantastic. That was fantastic. I've been praying for this for a very long time, that our young people will take their rightful place. And today I was proud to watch what was happening. Don't give up. I don't want you guys stopping. Move us out the way, all right? And do what you're doing. I love it.
Thank you so much. So I see today you have 2 kids getting involved in this youth congregation here at Vegan Light Tabernacle. And I want to know how you feel as a parent, knowing that your kids are already getting involved at a young age.
Believe me, I am so happy, I am so blessed that both Amala and Aiden participated in the youth consecration program. It's a testament to the goodness of Jesus. Thank you.
So I have another question for you. So obviously I can see you're engaged when you're in church. Obviously I can see when you're in church, you're engaged. And I just want to know, from your transition to being a kid to an adult, how have like role models or events inspired you to become a person who praise the Lord?
Well, you know what? I've had some great role models in the church, great mentors who stood by me, who walked me through. I didn't do drugs or I didn't smoke or anything like that. Didn't get into gangs because I had people who really looked out for me, good adults who gave me good advice, and I listened. And I just want to say that this program today, I really hope that our young people really, really realize how important they are. Even being interviewed by you, I am very impressed that you guys are doing this. And I'm very proud of the young men that you guys are. And I'm proud of the young people, how they participated today. I'm very proud.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you very much, young man.
All right. I would like to ask you, from your perspective as an adult, I want to ask how you feel about all these young kids coming together.
From my perspective as an adult, I grew up in the church. I grew up in youth service, seeing AY. So the way I grew up, this was so much fun. This is how I get to meet new friends. This is how I get to fellowship. This is where I get to see young people like you and him, or you and other people. You don't know where you came from, but you're gathering together and you're seeing, hey, we worship the same way. We worship the same God. We're doing different things. So this is, for me, this is reminiscent of my younger years growing up in AY, youth service, and it's great. It's great. It's honestly great.
All right, thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem, man. No problem.